Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Halloween makeup look inspired by the Cheshire Cat, and I'm wearing the shirt right now. And let me just state the obvious right now. I know I sound like Tana Mojo right now. My voice is it's actually doing better than yesterday, but it is still gone. I do work in a haunted house, and that requires my full voice, yelling, screaming, the whole shebang. So I'm not sick, it's just my voice is slowly coming back. So, I'm breaking out because of the makeup from the haunted house. So let's just go ahead and put some more makeup on. How about that? I am doing the Cheshire Cat. It's just something, you know, a little different. You're going to be seeing a lot more of these Halloween makeup videos from me for the next 2 months, so get used to it. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Hey guys, I did a voiceover today, and right now I'm putting on some moisturizer that is water-based. I just find this way better than oil-based moisturizers just because it's better, in my opinion. I don't know. So next I'm going to be doing my brows. I'm using the Fiona Stiles pomade, and I'm doing my brows like normal, nothing special, but we are going to be putting some shadow on top. So for the shadow we're putting on top, it is from the Jeffree Beauty Killer Palette. It is the hot pink, and I will list everything that I used and shade names down below in the description box. I'm just not at my makeup table right now, so I have no idea. So now I'm using the NYX Wonder Pencil to carve out my brows with the handy dandy Q-tip that I love so much. Next, I'm just going to be doing my face makeup, nothing special. I'm using the purple Becca primer, can't really remember what it's called, and I'm skipping really through all these parts because just my foundation, powder, concealer, primer, and it's just nothing that you really need to know. So moving on to eyes, I'm using the Morphe 35P palette, and I'm going to be putting that shade into my crease as my transition shade, just to give it a really soft background to make everything very easy to blend out later. Then I'm using the NYX Ultimate Brights palette and this really pretty purple shade, and I'm also putting that into my crease to brighten things up. Back to the Jeffree Beauty Killer Palette, I'm using the hot pink shade and putting that all over my lid. I'm keeping it a very matte look, except for in the inner corner and the brow bone. Then using this purple shade and putting it onto the outer corner to darken the eye look up. And here is the only shimmer that we're going to be using on the eye look. It is the pretty light purple shade. It's going into the inner corner and the brow bone. Using my Tarte gel eyeliner, I'm going to be winging out the eye look, but then I didn't record me doing the rest of my wing eyeliner, so that's what it looks like. I made it more cat-like in the inner corners, and I made it super fleeky. And now I'm taking that hot pink shade and fluffing it onto the lower lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect. Going back to that purple shade, I'm taking my Smith 220 brush and I'm contouring my nose with it. I think this is the perfect brush to contour with, even though it is a little bit pricey. And I'm bringing that pretty far up into the socket of my eye because I want it to be more cat-like. Now I am going to be moving on to contouring my cheeks, and I'm taking that same brush and that same purple shade, and I'm just going to be contouring like normal, but making it a little bit more dramatic than a normal contour. So now I'm taking the hot pink shade from the Beauty Killer palette, and I'm taking a very precise brush and making little tiny stripes just like the Cheshire Cat has on his body. And these don't have to be super perfect. We're going to be blending them out just a little bit, but I am making them very large at the top, and then as they go towards my mouth, I'm making them fairly small. So now I am taking the same purple shade and I am going to be contouring out my forehead. So now I am taking that lighter shade and I'm blending it on the bottom of the contour just to make everything look more seamless and less harsh. Again, with the stripes and the small brush, I'm just making them longer and bigger at the top, and then as it goes closer to the bridge of my nose, I'm making them smaller. So my camera died when I was doing this to the cheek stripes. I took a blending brush and I blended it all out, and then I'm taking that purple shade and putting it on these stripes to give it more depth and shadow and dimension.
Now I'm taking this shitty ass paint that I got from Spirit Halloween, and it is terrible, so I don't recommend getting it. And now I am going to be shaping out my mouth, and this was kind of complicated. It wasn't easy to line everything up, but again, it's makeup. It doesn't have to be perfect. Taking the white paint, and I am going to be shaping out the teeth, and this paint was not opaque whatsoever. I wish I had some better paint to make the mouth stand out even more, but I had to work with what I had. So now I'm taking this body crayon that I got from Spirit Halloween, and I'm just filling in the teeth white, obviously. So that paint was not doing it for me, so I also have a black crayon like the white one I had, and I'm just filling in the black behind the teeth. So I'm taking the purple shade from the Anastasia Lip Palette, and it tickled my nose a little bit, so be careful. And I'm just filling in the shape of the nose that I want. You can do any shape that you want. I just chose to do a more full and big nose. So what I did is mix two colors from the lip palette together to make this unique shade, and I'm outlining my nose to give it more of a nose-like shape. So I'm just putting on mascara at this point to finish up the eye look. So those body crayons were so terrible and so greasy, so I just took my translucent powder with a disposable makeup sponge and I put translucent powder all over my mouth. Then I took the Kat Von D Interstellar Palette and I took the black and I went over the black in the mouth because it needed to be darkened because of the translucent powder. Then I put on some Tarte lashes in the style Goddess. And to finish up the cat look, I made some little tiny whiskers. And that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more Halloween looks like this.